Bismillahirrahmanirrahim. Alhamdulillah wa salatu wa salam ala Rasulillah. This is Jamal Diwan with Safa Center for Research and Education, just sharing a small reminder. Imam al-Busiri rahimahullah, in his poem praising the Prophet sallallahu alaihi wasallam, he says something very beautiful. He says about the Prophet sallallahu alaihi wasallam, he is like the sun. To the eye at a distance it seems small, but when near it dazzles the sight. So he likens the Prophet sallallahu alaihi wasallam to the sun, and that when one looks at the sun from a distance, it looks very small. But when you come close to the sun, it will actually, you'll be so taken aback by the grandeur and the majesty of its beauty that it really affects you. And so the Prophet ﷺ was this way. At a distance, someone would look at him. For example, when he comes to Medina on the Hijrah, him and Abu Bakr are approaching, radiallahu anhu, are approaching Medina, and the people of Medina who don't know who the Prophet ﷺ is, initially mistake Abu Bakr for him. Because at a distance, they can't tell. At a distance, he looks just like anything else. But when you come close to the Prophet ﷺ, you experience the reality of his greatness. And there are many people like this today, that from a distance, they look like everyone else. And this is one of the secrets that by which Allah preserves righteous and good people, is that from a distance they look like everyone else. And as long as we're trying to understand them in a way that everyone understands things in material life and in worldly things, then they just look like anyone else. But when you get closer to them and you meet them and you understand them and you live with them and you spend time with them, then you realize that this person actually is very special. And the Prophet ﷺ is the greatest example of that. And that's what Imam al-Busiri reminds us of in this verse of the Burda. Again, he is like the sun. To the eye at a distance it seems small, but when near it dazzles the sight. Allahumma salli wa sallim wa zid wa barik ala Sayyidina Muhammad wa ala alihi wa sahbihi wa sallam tasliman kathira. Assalamu alaikum wa rahmatullahi wa barakatuh.